What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I'm bringing you another Medieval 2 Total War campaign gameplay as the Egyptians. And yeah, last episode we took over Constantinople, and this episode we're going to focus on the Turks mainly, a little bit more fighting with the Byzantine Empire, but we're definitely going to solidify our holdings in Anatolia. And I want to move up to Yerevan at some point, but for now, yeah, I think we should move this army. Because we're creating a second army under Ahmad here. And we're probably going to move up to Mosul and move up this way. Just to, like I said, round up solidify our holdings here. Alright, so let's continue. We have to fight this army. That is a lot of their forces. And I want to fight this because I want to get rid of most of their... I want to at least destroy the archer units. The missile units don't really matter to me because I have my own missile units. I'm gonna attempt a night attack and then just gonna rush them.
The infidels do not deserve life! Take it from them!
The only thing that's bad about the early game is if you fight on multiple fronts, it's really hard because, you know, you don't have that many generals, and if you want to keep the bloodline pure, it's a little bit harder to do that because it's really tempting to, you know, get benefactors. Alright, so we'll keep these guys here in reserve, move this guy over here to the side.
The enemy will try to take out your best troops with their missile units. Don't give them that option.
Alright, they are not going to move.
Missile exchange, screen your good troops with something more expendable, like
we
some
honestly
light
just have to
infantry.
charge them because all they have is archer units. We're gonna take them off skirmish mode. Move these guys to this flank. They do have cab on both flanks, but I mean, we have to do what we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do. Put these guys in loose formation. Honestly, I don't want to risk the cab. They're definitely going to shoot at us as we move forward. You know what? Stop. Fire them. Not you guys. You guys. I need you guys to fire. Alright, let's move the general up. Run, 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 run. Let's just overrun their position. Alright, so I need you guys to get in formation. Yeah, let's rush through.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Yeah, it's just peasant archers, guys. You gotta chase them. Yeah, you chase him, you chase him. Yo, are these peasant archers? Bro, come back.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Yeah, let's get the ballista actually. Let's get the Turkomans. Where are my archers at, dude? Come on, bro. Move this way. Move this way. Oh wow, we got him to move back. Okay, cool.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle. Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight. Behold our worthless foe. See how their general turns tail and flees like a whipped dog.
How have we not won yet? Where's the unit at?
The cowardly enemy general has been captured while running away. Guard him. For the present, let us show him we are civilized men.
I need you guys to turn around. Shoot him. Yeah, they just routed. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Guys, stop shooting there. Literally told you not to shoot there. You're still shooting there. Shoot here. Shoot here.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Alright, what's left?
Our enemy flees before us like a herd of goats. Victory is ours. A victory both righteous and
They
well-deserved.
actually lost quite a lot of men on that. That would have been easy. I mean, the path is free for us.
Crushing victory, my Sultan. Infidels to kill, Sultan.
We have some options here. We did need Cav, but I think I'm going to take the Afghan Javelin men just because I do need them.
There shall be no mercy for these infidels. The infidels' walls will not save them, Sultan.
We can auto-resolve that.
Let me take this place for you, mighty Sultan.
Alright, that should be it for this turn. We're gonna go ahead and move on to next turn.
We would ask you to lower your swords and hear
Honestly,
us
this
out.
isn't bad. That's fine.
Magnificent. Another
The trade rates, map information, map information.
I am afraid I must both wise and... This was a good day for our peoples.
That'll let us focus on the Turks. He's so young. He is a night fighter. Once he gets married, he's a fair fighter as well. No, we'll wait for someone better. It wants us to block Iconium,
Na'am,
which we
great
can
Sultan.
do.
Inshallah, the wind shall return tomorrow.
Alright, so we have peace with the Byzantine Empire for now. They have both Sofia and Thessalonica. So that's good. I'm going to keep my units here though. Fuck that. Yeah. They did take Rhodes. Is our army ready? We have about one more turn. 2 more turns. And we're gonna move. Yeah, like I said, I kind of want to shore up Anatolia first and then move towards the west. So let's see.
Ubadak. Yes, Sultan. Your enemies shall fall swiftly. We showed the enemy no mercy, Sultan. These people bow to you now, mighty Sultan.
I think I want to make this a city. I'm gonna sack it. I also need the cash. That actually helps with the upgrade. Let's do the upgrade. I'm not gonna need the list maker here. Okay, so we should leave behind the Ghazis.
Yes,
Sultan.
infidels to kill, Sultan.
My eyes are yours.
Yeah, the Mongols have Trebizond. That's interesting. Yeah, you know what?
Yes,
Let's take most of the army. This way.
1,000 curses upon you for seeing me, infidel.
Yes, we might leave the
infidels to
Arab
kill,
tab,
Sultan.
the Arab
Sultan.
here.
Yalla.
Ubadak.
Inshallah, you will die.
Our enemies will suffer.
Sultan. Orders. As you will.
Yes,
Well, I want to leave anything else there. What do we have? We have the Boyar, the Sheik stables, and a Musray Hall. Okay, we don't have anything. Yeah, that's fine.
Sultan. How may I serve? Yalla.
infidels to kill, Sultan. Forming a force the
Hopefully that's
infidels will
enough to
fear.
take over the capital.
Marching no further.
We can make the archers, it's fine.
The Sultan's will.
I serve the faith. Which infidel must I silence?
This one must now suffer the hudud.
Yeah, okay, cool. We're good. Antioch isn't building anything. Let's make a ship right there. We're out of cash again.
If Allah is willing, you will leave me alone.
My eyes are yours. Stopping here, Sultan.
Where are our spies?
Sultan's will. My
I don't
eyes
think we
are
need
yours.
2 spies here. Let's take this guy over there.
Nothing to see there, Sultan.
And we're ready. Denmark is still better than us financially. Baghdad has become a large city. Let's put the council chambers. Alright, so let's bring him
As
over
my
here.
Sultan wills.
Sultan. We march. Forming up together, Sultan. Sultan. Merging our armies.
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. How may I Salah. Forming up together as you will. Joining the ranks. Sultan. Forming up together, Sultan. Sultan.
As my Sultan wills.
Orders. We march. Forming up together, Sultan.
As my Sultan wills.
Alright, good. So
As
this is a
my
pretty good
Sultan
army.
wills.
Next time we know that we should probably make 2 more Ghulams. Honestly, in this castle, I would like to make 1 more Ghulam and 1 more of the archer units, and then we can move that way.
As my Sultan wills.
We could head towards Mosul,
Sultan's
clean that up, clean up Yerevan, and then clean the Tbilisi region.
Shubadak. We move.
My eyes are yours.
Yeah, there's no way we'll take it.
Sultan's will.
Yes. Inshallah, none of them shall
The
escape
Turks
us.
seemed really weak
To
this
battle.
game, and I
Sieging
wonder.
the walls, mighty Sultan. Let me take this place for you, mighty
Yeah, they don't have
Sultan.
anything.
Yes, Sultan. Your enemies shall fall swiftly. Let me take this place for you, mighty Sultan. Inshallah, none of them shall escape us. To battle! Let me take this place for you, mighty Sultan. Our enemies will suffer.
We can probably auto-resolve this.
Sultan. We move, Sultan. Orders. How may I serve, as you will? Continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan.
I desperately want to reinforce that region.
As my
Can you
Sultan
take this
wills.
guy?
Orders.
Take him
As
out.
my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan?
Yeah, I need to get rid of this rebel army.
We close for battle. Allah! Alhamdulillah! Allah has granted us victory! As my Sultan wills.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're fine. Running out of money again.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan.
Oh, we cannot make catapults just yet.
As my Sultan wills.
Actually, you know what? That was supposed to be catapults in the last 2 units. Okay, cool. I think we're ready.
Orders, mighty Sultan. Yes, Sultan! Closing to engage! Victory, Sultan! Blockading the foreigner's port!
Are we gonna keep this? Yeah, we're gonna move these troops out, honestly. Let's make some peasants. Move them out of here.
Sultan. How may I Salah? On to the ship.
Orders, mighty Sultan!
I think it's time to hit roads.
Course set.
I want to take a few units from here.
Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? We move, Sultan.
Na'am, great Sultan.
Yeah, let's move this way.
Orders, mighty Sultan. Yes, Sultan.
My eyes are yours.
I am neither friend
Oh, that's a
nor
fortress.
foe,
Okay,
Your
cool.
Majesty.
I think we're ready. Nicosia's not building anything, but we do want to make this into a city at some point. So hire an imam as well.
Salam alaikum. Yes, Sultan.
Separating the men, mighty.
Yo, I want that
Separating the
imam.
men, mighty Sultan.
Oh, we have more spies in Adana. I say we take this turn. Hey,
I will not waste words on you, infidel.
how long will it take to
Yalla,
get here?
my Sultan wishes you dead. Sibni Lawadi.
Yes,
Alright, let's see if we can take this.
there shall be no mercy for these infidels.
Yes. I will not waste words on you, infidel.
Alright, we did it.
Sultan. As you will.
Let's see if we can leave.
Shubadak.
How may I serve, Sultan?
Orders, mighty.
Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Alright, so we have these locked down. I think we should head over to
Orders. Sultan. We march.
Trebizond.
Yes. By your will, set watch patrols. We rest here.
Yeah, we're not gonna need the catapults here. I mean, we could honestly keep it there. It's gonna take them a long time to travel towards the edge. Yeah, we'll keep it. Okay, I'm gonna start moving this guy. Oh, they don't actually have Yerevan.
I
Wait,
serve
what
the
what
faith.
just happened? Their whole family line died. Wow, I thought they still had 2 more settlements. Honestly, this makes it much easier because we could actually go straight for the Mongols and then come back.
As my Sultan wills. Na'am.
Orders. Sultan. As you will. Forming up together, Sultan.
Salam alaikum. At once. I serve the faith.
How may I serve, Sultan?
Alright, I need to disband this unit, unfortunately.
Sultan. We move, Sultan.
Okay, so I'm gonna start making imams because Mafals
Salam alaikum.
will probably die in a few turns. You can also make catapults in the settlement.
Shubadak.
Orders.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, we could just focus on the Mongols and then come back for the rebel territories.
As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills.
Now, would this army be better served somewhere else then?
As my Sultan wills.
That's fine. Let's have them come over here this way.
Of course, Sultan. We move at first light.
Yeah, because now
As
we
my
could take these
Sultan
guys out of
wills.
here.
How may I serve, Sultan?
As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills. Taking my forces aside, great Sultan. As my Sultan wills. I will bring our forces together.
As my Sultan wills, we will engage them honorably. Alhamdulillah, we have prevailed. This will be an honorable battle. As my Sultan wills.
Alright, sorry, my sister was calling me. I have to call her back in a bit. Yeah, we could just honestly...
As my Sultan wills.
I don't want to waste his army
As
moving
my
that
Sultan
way.
wills.
But we could probably take the Black Sea, or the Caspian Sea, my bad. I forgot which one this was. This one is. No, this is the Black Sea. You take the Black Sea down to Constantinople and then to Corinth.
As my Sultan wills.
Nah, man, I should be able to make enough. The problem was when the Sultan here passes away, we won't have a general.
Our enemies will suffer.
No, you know what? That's fine.
As my Sultan wills.
Na'am, great Sultan.
I want Ahmad to come back.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
As my Sultan wills. Tomorrow.
Na'am, great Sultan. Yes, Sultan. Like the weary camel, now we must rest.
Okay, cool. So we're taking this army over
As
here
my
to
Sultan
Mosul.
wills.
We're gonna pump out units here as well, and we're gonna take these rebel settlements. Obviously, we have
Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Well, we have Mausa moving up this way, anyways. And then, yeah. I want this guy to have a garrison as well. Okay, we're ready.
As you will, splitting the army.
My eyes are yours.
Alright.
As you will.
Nothing too crazy yet. They have light lancers.
Shubadak. Yalla, resting here. Nothing will escape you here, Sultan. Infidels to kill, Sultan. As my Sultan wills.
It's because we can.
We will engage them honorably. Alhamdulillah, we have prevailed. As my Sultan wills, we will engage them honorably. We shall endure outside their walls. Lay siege.
Right,
As
so
the
they
time
have
comes
little
to
units,
strike, mighty Sultan.
but I want to take these guys over there.
Orders. How may I serve, Sultan?
As my Sultan wills.
This should be fine.
How may I serve, Sultan? As you will. We rest here until dawn.
Alright, so we have that
As my
covered.
Sultan wills.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
As my Sultan wills. We shall board at
Na'am, great Sultan.
Let's move this guy this way too as
Inshallah,
well.
orders, mighty Sultan. Course set.
Oh, I forgot we're allied to the Venetians. Ah,
Orders, mighty
that is
Sultan.
unexpected.
Na'am, great Sultan. Yes, Sultan. We must anchor until morning.
I serve the faith.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Yeah, so we're gonna head to Corinth
Like the
then.
weary camel, now we must rest.
To make the council chambers, paved roads, and the merchant's wharf. What do we not need here?
How may I serve, Sultan?
Orders, mighty Sultan. Splitting the fleet.
So let's take these guys.
Orders. Alarm. Disembarking, mighty Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? We move, Sultan.
Alright, we're good there. We build any units here to support my boy here. We do need Cav. Yeah, we're just gonna disband this unit.
Our enemies will suffer.
Let's take the Alan Light Cavalry. If we don't get the Armenian Heavy Cavalry, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get it. So let's just get that.
Yes. Marching no further.
Alright, Antioch isn't building anything. That's why I like to leave stuff in the queue, guys. Like, I know a lot of people don't like leaving stuff in the queue, but it really helps out. Let's make the racing track as well.
As my Sultan.
Orders.
We'll be able to attack that next
As my
turn.
Sultan wills. This will be an honorable battle. Has the time come to strike, mighty Sultan?
Yeah, due to monetary issues, we cannot build the Amir stables just yet.
I serve the faith.
We can finally call a crusade, and maybe we should call it towards Yerevan.
Our enemies will suffer.
We can call it towards Yerevan next turn, and that'll let our forces move a little bit faster.
You ask the impossible. Resting here.
Take Yerevan, then Sarkel. Yeah, that works out. I think we could do that.
I bear a message that you would be wise to hear. Magnificent. Excellent. What else would you suggest?
Weren't you guys in a crusade against me?
This seems reasonable. It would seem you are very reasonable. Farewell.
How may I serve, Sultan? We march.
I don't think the city will have a chance to do that, but... Mahmud came of age. He's a pretty good guy. Let's move him over to
As my Sultan wills.
Gaza.
Of course, Sultan. We move at first light.
Can make Mamluk archers here. A bazaar, that's fine. How the hell did Timurids have so much money? They only have one settlement. That's is ridiculous.
God bless, noble lord.
Orders. We move, Sultan. Sibni Lawadi. In as you will.
As my Sultan wills. Yes, Sultan. We close for battle. Alhamdulillah! Allah has granted us victory! These are now our people's land!
Yo, the Mongols just took Yerevan. That's bullshit. Okay, cool. So let's leave whatever
As my Sultan wills.
we can here.
Sultan.
So let's leave the...
How may I serve, Sultan?
As my Sultan wills.
Let's leave these
Sultan.
guys. These guys. There's 5 units in this army.
How
right?
may I serve, Sultan?
As my Sultan wills.
Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan.
As my Sultan
Great.
wills.
Let's move this army up here.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan.
Take Yerevan. I might make Mosul into a city as well. Once we get rid of the heretic that's still walking around.
Salam alaikum.
Salutation.
I serve the faith. Salam alaikum.
Who has rejected Sharia?
Yeah,
This
bro,
one
that's
must
getting
now suffer the
ridiculous.
hudud.
Odessa's not building anything. Who knows how long they needed that upgrade. Adana's probably gonna be switched into a Okay, I think we're good. We're gonna go ahead and yeah, this one should always be building things too. Where's my boy at? He's in Aleppo right now. I'm gonna move him out of Aleppo.
As my Sultan wills.
We
Have him come
move
over here
at
to
first
Smyrna.
light.
And I think we're good.
Yes,
We need him to move.
Naam. Marching no further. Nothing will escape you here, Sultan. Infidels to kill, Sultan. Resting here.
The Sultan's will. My eyes are yours.
Right, Corinth is undefended. I forgot about my armies down in the south. Oh, come on, dude. This guy's trash. We should have just taken the first
Na'am,
guy.
great Sultan.
Moving the men ashore. Orders. We shall end this day in triumph. Yes,
Yeah, bro.
Sultan.
How would you leave your
Besieging
best
this place.
fortress undefended?
Orders, mighty Sultan.
How may I serve, Sultan?
Honestly, this army is better for taking that.
Na'am, great Sultan.
But that's fine. We're gonna move towards Thessalonica. Or honestly, we should take out Sofia.
Course set. Inshallah, the winds shall return tomorrow.
Okay, cool. I'm also gonna make Mosul. Yeah, we have to wait. I just said that. What else could we make here? The Minaret Masjid.
As my Sultan wills.
Guys, dude. And I gotta stay here
Of course, Sultan.
for this
Nuh-uh.
turn.
I serve the
Yeah, we got him. Okay, cool.
Salam alaikum.
Now go get this guy.
I serve the faith.
Who has rejected Sharia? Allah's mercy is not for those who...
Salam alaikum. I serve the Salam alaikum. I serve the faith. As the Sultan wills.
Alright, good. We're gonna take
Orders.
Corinth, and Corinth and Smyrna are gonna be our base of operations because there's two castles back to back right next to each other. Yes. And with that being said, if we can, let's start pumping out boats. Alright, I think we're set. Jerusalem isn't building anything? What the hell? Okay. Let's make the market we're good.
Orders, mighty Sultan. Joining Naam, great Sultan. Attacking the infidel fleet.
You will have to fight us.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Wait, did we lose that?
Yes, Sultan. Closing to engage.
Okay, so let's start building units again. And I think 2 units of Ghulams. That'll be a perfect army ratio, kind of. Can make another catapult. That'll be a perfect army ratio.
As my Sultan wills.
Thank you
Of
so
course,
much.
Sultan. Tomorrow's journey awaits. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Finally move the spy off here.
Unseen, invisible. Nothing to see. My eyes are yours. The Sultan's will. Leaving no doubt.
Alright, Tbilisi is going to be the last one we take. It is a Mongolian fortress, but I'm okay with that.
My eyes are yours.
Shubadak. By your will. Marching no further.
Oh, the Mongols don't like that.
Orders, mighty Sultan. Inshallah, our wind shall be fair. Until death! The sea is yours, great Sultan! We cannot plot.
Friend. Sultan.
Yeah, man, we could just take this
Army will not
Captain
survive.
Constantine only with 110 men. We didn't lose anything.
Long live the warriors of Islam.
We're going to occupy this.
Allah, the most merciful, has delivered us. Victory.
It's going to take most of our money. It's going to be our first citadel of the game. That's why I said, like, why would you leave Corinth undefended like that? It's one of the best fortresses in the game. Best castles in the game. So let's just see before we end turn. We still have 2k left.
You as my Sultan wills. Naam. We move at first light.
Orders. How we march. The sun sets on today's journey.
Yeah, we used most of our money there.
The Sultan.
So 2 armies headed up to the Mongols. Timurids still aren't doing anything. At some point, I do want to move these troops out of here. I think we're good.
Separating the men, mighty. Separating the men, mighty Sultan.
I think we want to keep our troops here at like I think
Orders,
the edge of our
mighty Sultan.
empire is gonna stay at Sofia. I don't want to take anything else. Same thing. We're gonna stop at Ragusa probably. Move on towards Italy.
Taking your men ashore, blessed Sultan. As my Sultan.
The Sultan's
We would see you dead, heathen.
So there's not much
Name the
defending.
field of battle.
unseen, invisible. From the shadows, we shall be watching. My eyes are yours.
It's always risky using the spies. Council chambers. Tax them a little bit more now. Yeah, there are armies coming down here.
See you dead,
hidden.
But that's fine. We should be okay.
As my Sultan wills. We move at first light.
Na'am, great Sultan. Course set.
We could probably have people reinforce this as well, if needed.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Orders. How may I serve, Sultan?
Na'am, great Sultan. Yes, Sultan.
If we have
How
archers,
may
I
I
would take
serve?
those.
Remove, Sultan. Sultan. Orders. How may I serve, Sultan?
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Talk is cheap.
Yeah, because he might come down and
face me.
attack us.
As my Sultan wills.
I think we're good. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to do any more upgrades here. These fortresses at Acre and Gaza. Because most of the battles we fight from now on are going to be here.
Infidels to kill, Sultan. Na'am. As my
The Sultan's will.
As my Sultan wills. Na'am. As my Sultan wills.
Salam alaikum.
Which our enemies will suffer.
Oh, Constantinople. I mean, Venice is probably trying to betray us.
Orders, mighty Sultan. You control access to this port.
As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills.
As you will, Sultan. Yalla. Forming up together, Sultan.
Now, Gali Ahmad is
Name
not a
the
night
field
fighter,
of battle.
unfortunately.
We will meet you there. Yes, Sultan. We close for battle. Has the time come to strike?
We can wait 2 turns for
mighty
this.
Sultan?
Honestly, I think it's better to
Only
build.
my lord's enemies need fear me.
As my Sultan wills. This will be an honorable battle.
Yeah, that's the way to
Orders,
go.
mighty Sultan.
How are we doing? We're pretty good. No public unrest. Religious wise, I mean. So let's start building the economy up here. We don't have the racing track up, so let's get that up and going. We could stay here for a bit.
As my Sultan wills.
Now, hopefully he can build up the settlement in time. It's gonna be a fortress as well.
As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Tomorrow's journey. Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Oh, we're gonna attack
As my
anyways.
Sultan wills. We will our enemies will suffer. Yes, Sultan.
Alright, so he's
Your
gonna fight
enemies
this, and
shall
that's
fall
fine.
swiftly.
So let's just make sure we take care of everything else on the map. Alright. This one should be building as well. We are.
God bless, noble lord.
I'm not sure why he's still walking down this way if he made peace with us.
As my Sultan wills.
I serve the faith.
Who?
Listen to me, Siddiq, and you shall be.
Yes.
Okay, this will probably be the last one, guys. Then we're gonna call it here. So let's do this
Prove
battle.
attack.
Hopefully we take
There
Trebizond.
shall be no mercy for these infidels. Swiftly or slowly, I care not.
I definitely want a pitched battle. Do they even? They do have a guy in there, right? So let's take them out. Infantry here. Let's put these guys right behind them. We only have 2 archer units, it's wild.
General's bodyguard. Our foe brings more men to the battle.
The enemy is holding their ground and awaits our attack. If we wish to win this battle, we will have to move out.
Obviously, Abid al-Shira is not in the base vanilla Total War game, but obviously since this includes the units from Medieval, the expansion pack, Kingdoms, they also include the units into here. These are really nice. I really like how the dismounted Arab cavalry look. In this game. I wonder why he's running. It will list a lot of men on that.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Yeah, these guys are not breaking. I just need to move up.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight. Their enemy flees before us like a herd of goats. Drive them from the battle. The cowardly enemy general has been captured while running away. Guard him. For the present, let us show him we are civilized men.
Yeah, the only problem I hate fighting the Mongol units is if they have like pure... Hold on. He's gonna keep firing at us. That's the thing. Alright, give me a second, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was on a phone call.
The enemy general flees like an old woman. Attack and break the will of his men. Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
These guys are so fast though, like honestly,
Our
because
enemy
they have
flees
like no
before us like a
armor.
herd of goats.
It's wild.
Drive them from the battle.
So it's good that we have the light cab here. We're most likely gonna take the, yeah, I mean, the garrison's gonna be non-existent, but can we just walk in? Probably not. We have to see. Hopefully we just walk in because I'm pretty sure they're just gonna reinforce. That's the problem.
Great victories are like sweet nectar. Come.
Yeah, they
let
have
us drink.
0 men remaining, like not a single soul escaped, and they're definitely getting executed.
No.
A crushing victory,
Ah,
my
I can't
Sultan.
just walk in.
Our enemies will suffer. Yes, Sultan. Your enemies shall fall swiftly.
We march. We shall end this day in triumph.
Oh, okay, I could take it.
Our enemies
Ooh,
will suffer.
Alright, cool.
Yes. We move, Sultan.
That
Infidels
was
to kill, Sultan.
close.
Shubadak. We cannot go there, Sultan.
And these guys
You
made
ask the impossible.
they made a good amount of stuff too. Well, they have the drill square and the Sheik stables. So we just need the Boyar.
Yalla, my Sultan wishes you dead.
Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Alright, I think we're good, guys. Let's see.
Salam alaikum.
For next episode, for sure, we're gonna take Sofia next episode. We're gonna move up to Thessalonica. I think that's their last settlement, honestly. So we're gonna kick them out of the game. We are allied with the Venetians, and I think that's gonna come back to bite us in the ass because they might just betray us. Honestly, they're here in Durazzo, and we want to stop at Ragusa. So maybe we end our alliance with the Venetians after we take Tbilisi. I think that's what we do. Because once we hit Yerevan
As my
and
Sultan
Tbilisi,
will.
we should be good here. We're gonna stop there for sure. We'll create 2 garrisons here in these fortresses, and that'll stop the Mongolians from coming down here. But anyways, guys, if you guys like the video, hit that like button, subscribe, guys, if you have not already subscribed. My name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.